As we approach the 7th anniversary of the Aurora Theater shooting, gun violence is an issue as divisive as ever.
And tonight, for the first time, Denver 7's Jacqueline Allen shows a series of controversial portraits of shooting survivors asking the question, what happens when the right to bear arms collides with the right to a full body?
Dear Mr. Joshua Nolan,
the letter came from the other side of the world.
I live in Copenhagen, Denmark.
An artist asking Joshua Nolan permission to take his picture.
I cannot begin to imagine what you have been through.
What he has been through started 7 years ago.
I got 7 down in the feet or not. 7 down!
In an Aurora movie theater.
Even after 7 years, it still seems like it was yesterday.
Shot in the arm and leg after 5 years of intense pain. He made the decision to amputate, a decision that led Danish artist martensen-larsen to his door.
The idea was to try to find people who had been a part of a shooting incident and then lost a limb as a consequence of that.
Speaking to us from Denmark, Larsen says he and photographer Zarko Avitic traveled all over the U.S. exploring the cost of the right to bear arms, with haunting photos like these.
In Kansas, we found a woman who lost her hands and feet after being shot during a robbery.
Limbs symbolically replaced by the weapons that took them.
In Pennsylvania, we found a woman who lost her arm after being shot in 1998 by a guy in a bar.
To me personally, this is my favorite because it really shows who I am and what happened to me.
For Joshua Nolan, this project was an inside look.
And you can see the struggle in my face.
A look at what he lost, but also what he wants to keep.
I've always been a belief of the rights to bear arms. Everybody has their right to protect themselves from any danger.
To him and the other subjects, this project is not anti-gun. It doesn't take sides, but it does invite people to a conversation.
So the shirt I got here, my boys bought me, and it says part man, part machine.
About gun violence, about strength, and about resilience.
They still touch me, even when I'm looking at them right now. It's still really powerful to me, and still, still reminds me of what happened. I'm hoping if somebody out there sees my pictures and they see the positive side and they use that as a motivation for themselves, then I did my part.
In Aurora,
It still reminds me of what happened.
Jacqueline Allen, Denver 7.
So powerful. And some of those photos from the Pieces of America project will be on public display for the first time in a New York City art show August 1st. And the plan is to continue showing them around the world to spark conversations.
And we wanted to give you an early look at the artwork before the 7-year anniversary of the Aurora Theater shooting. And that is coming up on Saturday. The now annual Candlelight Remembrance Ceremony will begin tomorrow night just before midnight at the 720 Memorial in Aurora. A police procession will happen just after midnight.